Welcome back, everybody, to episode 29 of the Movie ReBrew podcast. I'm your host, Keegan Holland, and with me is my co-host, Mike Jennison.
Hello, everyone listening.
Jacob made fun of you for how you say hello every episode.
Hello, Freds.
I think you borderline said, I hate it.
Shout out to Jacob Rossi.
Yeah. This week we were reviewing 3 movies, only one of which we both saw. We are doing Mission Impossible Fallout, 8th Grade, and Christopher Robin. You saw Christopher Robin, I saw Mission Impossible, and we both saw 8th Grade. This week we are drinking Oberon Ale, an American wheat ale. You picked this. Why'd you pick this?
So we've been doing summer beers.
Yeah.
Right? And this is my favorite craft summer beer. It's pretty common too. You can pretty much find it everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen it everywhere. I didn't realize it was Bell's Three Hearted, and I've never actually had it. But yeah, the cap is pretty iconic. Just the logo of the sun.
Yeah, it's the sun. Yeah, it's probably the most popular summer craft beer, I'd say. So
that's piping hot take.
Hey, if someone else thinks otherwise, send it my way. Sure, Joe Lackwitz will respond with something.
Yeah. All right, so let's crack them open.
Do you like it, Keegan?
I like it. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
I don't know why I've avoided it because it looks cool.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I just go for whatever looks cool, but for some reason I've avoided this one. We were going to record this outside too, but the wind was just brutal, but would have been perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Good summer beer.
Yeah, we were ready for it.
Yeah.
It's very light. I don't think it's very strong.
It's an American wheat ale with a spicy hop character, mildly fruity aromas, and the color and scent of a sunny afternoon. What color is it? Like orange?
It's 5.8%.
Oberon is made with just malt hops, Bell's signature house ale yeast, and water. The result is a medium body and full flavor, making it the perfect beer for warm weather. I agree. Bell's Too Hearted.
Yeah. Nice job, Bell's. Good brewery. It's in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure.
They're known for is their normal beer just called Bell's Too Hearted with the fish?
Well, the brewing company's called Bell's, and then Bell's Too Hearted Ale is their IPA, which is probably the most popular IPA of craft beers. That's the beer. That's the beer I get when I usually when I buy a craft beer at a bar.
I don't like Bell's Too Hearted.
Really?
I think I called it Bell's Three Hearted earlier in this podcast, but yeah, I don't like it at all. I really like this.
Yeah, Comstock, Michigan. No idea where that's at.
No.
But yesterday I was just slugging Columbus IPAs. Love that.
You're the man.
I thought your dad loves Columbus IPAs.
Yeah, he does.
Right? Shout out to Mr. Holland.
They just shut down their restaurant.
Really?
Well, because there's a restaurant here called Columbus Brewery, but it's not where they make the beer. But I think it just shut down. Yeah, but I think they just serve Columbus. I don't know. It's weird. But irregardless, let's get to the news.
Good evening. I'm Will McAvoy.
I'm Evan Baxter, and here's what's making news.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
So 3 stories this week.
One's really sad.
The one that affects us the most is the inevitable death of MoviePass.
Got on that bandwagon too late.
Yeah, so we got it last month, and it looks like it's going to shut down by the end of this month. So he gave us two good months, MoviePass. I got my money's worth. I've seen 7 movies with it.
Oh yeah.
I paid $20. But yeah, it's just a flawed plan. If you live in New York,
you see one movie.
It costs $17. They're already out $7 through one movie.
It was never gonna work. But I've look on Twitter. People would say if this was $20, I'd probably still do it, which I probably would too.
Yeah, I would too. I would go up to 30, I think.
Yeah, but a lot of people wouldn't do that.
No, a lot of people wouldn't. Yeah, but so there are alternatives to MoviePass, which I think I'm gonna have to hop on. Gateway, which is a theater near us, has $30, unlimited movies, unlimited popcorn.
$38.
$30 a month.
It's not bad.
Not terrible, but AMC has one $20 a month, 3 movies a week, and I think discounts on food. And because you can go to an AMC anywhere in the country, that's probably a better deal.
Yeah, but Gateway gets some more limited releases.
Gateway gets a ton of 70mm classic throwback movies.
Yeah.
They did an entire summer of Kubrick, so you would have access to that. AMC does get they had 8th Grade this week. They have a bunch of indies this week. But yeah, Gateway's gonna get more exclusive stuff and older cult movies.
You're gonna have to check me on this, but I think AMC owns Regal too, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure. So that means it would work for Regals too.
I don't know about that.
No?
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but
I haven't really looked into it either.
It didn't hint at all at being at Regal as well.
For me, the big drawback is that AMC theaters don't usually get the indies.
And there's none near you either.
And there's also zero near me.
Yeah. But for me, there's one right near me. I think that's what I'm going to go with. $20 for 12 movies.
I don't know. There's also another one that's like, you pay. Did you hear about the other one? Like, someone with an S? Cinema?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it is, though.
It's like you pay tickets months in advance. It's weird.
Oh.
But apparently it's a discount.
Huh.
You like 3 movies a month or something. I don't know. Yeah. MoviePass, I think, a $5 million loan.
It's $500 million loan, I thought.
500?
It was something ridiculous. Maybe 50. I think it's a high number.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. I read an article and I wrote down 5.
Aren't they losing like...
Well, they took a $5 million loan just so they could pay off everything.
Yeah. But the one thing that killed them is they're avoiding big releases at the moment. They sent us an email that said, like, we're still going, we're still going to try to support this, but, like, they blacked out Mission Impossible so no one could see Mission Impossible using MoviePass opening weekend. Still did pretty well, though. No Christopher Robin this weekend.
No Mamma Mia.
No Mamma Mia.
I think
no 8th
still.
grade. Like,
oh, I saw 8th grade.
Using MoviePass? Oh, I couldn't.
Huh.
But yeah, so they said, like, Mission Impossible will eventually be available to see in theaters through MoviePass, but like
months later,
probably months later or weeks later, which sucks. But I mean,
that's not a bad system. To be like, for the first 2 weeks, you can't watch the blockbuster with MoviePass, but after that you can, and like you still get all the independent movies, and it's $14.95 a month. Like, for me, that's still a good deal. Like, I would still do that.
I like seeing movies the week they come out because a lot of the podcasts I listen to talk about the movie that week, so like I want to be in the know. I don't want to be like, listen to podcasts 2 weeks later.
Also, this podcast.
Yeah, that's true. We couldn't really function without it.
That's true.
And a nice thing about AMC's is you can rewatch a movie. So with MoviePass, you see a movie once and then you're cut off. You can never see it again. Yeah. But if you want to see Star Wars 3 times in a week, you can do that with AMC's.
Yeah, and I see tons of movies in theaters, but I don't know if I've ever seated 3 in a week. That's a lot. A lot of movies in a week. Like, I don't like, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
3 in a week's plenty.
Plenty, yeah. I mean, I did, and it resets every Friday. So like, at Friday morning it resets, so you can see.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's really.
I mean, it's a really good deal if you have more AMC's around you.
Mm-hmm. I just hate the AMC theater near me though.
That one,
the Lennox
sucks.
one, it's terrible.
I hate it in there.
Yeah,
it's like a hollow cave.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I think the only movie I've seen there is Bridge of Spies, so maybe that's why it's a bad taste.
And Trumbo.
And Trumbo. Oh my god!
Yeah. I've only seen those 2 and then Sicario 2, which wasn't a great experience either. I don't know. But I think that's where I'm leaning. What about you? You think you're going to hang on to movie passes?
I'll give it another month, and then, I don't know, weigh my options. But, you know, there's some AMCs that are, like, massive. They're, like, 36.
And some of them have IMAX, too. Like,
yeah. And if you have, like, indie stuff. I remember the huge AMC just on the Kentucky-Ohio border right over by Cincinnati. They were still showing Boyhood in November.
Connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup.
That's our security system going off. I'm in a new house, by the way. Yay!
Yay! They were still showing Boyhood in November. Like if you had one of those AMCs that were just massive, it'd be totally worth it.
So yeah, because I was texting you about potentially getting AMC, and you said I don't have one near me, so it's not worth it for you. But you were afraid that AMC doesn't get indies, but the AMC that I'm close to is showing 30 movies currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's showing a lot of stuff. It's not just 16 movies, all big movies.
Was 8th grade there?
8th grade was there, yeah. 3 Identical Strangers was there. Like a lot of smaller movies were there.
What about You Won't Get Far on Foot?
Yeah, it was there.
Well, shit, yeah. Then probably.
Yeah, it's. I think it's gonna be worth it for me.
I know they're showing. I don't really show 30 movies, 3 different movies there. Yeah, that's a really big AMC, I guess. They're usually all really big.
I think it's 24.
Really?
Theaters. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
It is
big
a
one.
massive building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's,
TBH, I love my movie pass, but
hopefully you can come back. I don't see it happening.
I feel like the subscription service, someone will figure it out for the movie theaters.
Yeah.
It's just this was too cheap. $10 was ridiculous.
Way too cheap. Yeah, because like very few places in America is it
The average ticket is $10.
Yeah, like we're in a pretty low priced place. Like in Columbus, in LA and New York, you're paying $15-$20.
Yeah, it's $50 at least a ticket.
We're at the low end and we're paying $10. Yeah, so I just don't know where they're headed. Maybe it was like advertising that they were hoping to get back, advertising through the app. But like, that's a lot of money to make up.
A lot of money to make up.
Yeah, that sucks.
I saw like 7 or 8 movies this month.
Yeah,
I racked up like $70 on a $10 bill.
Yeah,
they lost $60 right there.
Oh, and there's probably a bunch of people like you, and their service encourages seeing like 10 movies a month. So yeah, but that was never going to happen.
But even if someone just goes one time, they're maybe making 5 cents.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and if you're in, New York, LA, you're already losing money.
Oh.
Whatever.
Damn.
You're hoping that someone wouldn't go for like 3 straight months.
Yeah, they forget they signed up. Next bit of news: the Guardians of the Galaxy actors penned an open letter about the firing of James Gunn and their support for him.
Yeah, it was Zoe Saldana, Chris Pratt, and Bradley Cooper.
Dave Bautista.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dave Bautista.
Oh, wow.
Karen Gillan, and
so it was the whole crew, the whole gang.
Sean Gunn. Yeah, so everyone. Yeah. I mean, obviously they're going to support him. They love him. I don't think this is going to do anything though.
No, and they're signed through 3 movies.
Yeah.
So they said it'd be a huge lawsuit if they boycotted it.
Right. Yeah, Disney seems pretty stern in their decision to keep him out.
It's supposed to start filming early 2018. That doesn't seem likely anymore. 2019, obviously.
Yeah.
And Taika Waititi and the
Russo brothers.
Shout out Jacob Rossi.
Shout out Rossi.
They're both committed to movies like all through 2019.
Okay.
So if you want Taika Waititi, you're going to have to wait a couple of years.
Yeah, he's filming a Hitler movie right now.
Looks awesome.
Yeah. It's a joke. It's I can't think of the word.
Satire.
It's a Hitler satire.
Satire.
Movie.
As I
and then
burp grossly in my arm.
I don't even know if I'd want the Russo brothers doing it.
I don't think it'd be good. Not good, but it wouldn't.
I like their 3 movies so far, and they handle teams really well, but
it wouldn't feel like Guardians.
It wouldn't feel like Guardians, no.
Bring like a comedic director in there.
I mean, they did Arrested Development and Community too. Like they have a comedic background.
They did Arrested Development.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like they wouldn't fit. I think Taika Waititi would be the perfect fit, especially in universe.
And the Thor mashup.
Yeah.
Because he's there.
But who knows? I don't think this is going to do anything. It's a good thought.
I think that's what will happen. We're just going to have to wait longer for a Guardians movie.
Yeah.
I think it will be Taika Waititi. Or maybe James Gunn. Maybe they bring James Gunn back, but that seems very unlikely.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Do you blame the actors for doing it or anything like that? Do you think less of them?
No, I mean, Chris Pratt, I don't know if it was in the letter or if it was a tweet he sent out. He was like, I don't like that he tweeted those jokes. I don't approve of those jokes in any way, but the guy I saw on set every day was not that person. And you said this last time, he's apologized for those jokes. He's grown up, even though he's like 50 years old.
Yeah, people can still change.
But yeah, he's changed, and yeah, I can't believe how swift that was.
It was swift.
Again, tinfoil hat conspiracists. There's something else going on behind the scenes, I think.
You think?
I mean, I think there has to be. That's ridiculous for them to fire him as quickly as they did.
And then Urban's over here with legs. Would you fire Urban Meyer?
Wow, Urban Meyer.
2 Ohio State loves right now.
Yeah, so we're going to Urban Meyer sports news here. The problem with Urban is that he said 2 different things.
He changes his story every single day.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to believe.
Zach Smith, who was the wide receivers coach, came out yesterday. Not when this is released, but he said that Urban did everything correctly. Like he went to higher ups. So if he did go to higher ups,
in 2015,
I think he's good.
If everything they said yesterday is true, then I wouldn't fire Urban. But the problem is, it's like before this, Urban said he had no idea, and now he did, and that's tough.
I think he's getting canned.
And I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's going to suck for our program because he's a great coach, but if it's true that he knew and did nothing, then you got to get rid of that guy.
Gotta can the guy.
All right.
What's your third bit of news?
Third bit of news is Andy Serkis's Jungle Book movie Mowgli is going to Netflix. This is a movie that for the last 5 months, every movie I saw at Regal would advertise for this movie.
There would be a trailer or just an advertisement?
A trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a release date?
I think it's like November. I think it's later this year.
So was it originally going to be like by a big studio release?
I think it's Warner Brothers.
But they're releasing on Netflix.
But now it's going to Netflix. It's a loaded cast. It's the dark telling of the Jungle Book. I would only see it just because of Andy Serkis and the cast.
Hashtag Justice for Serkis.
Justice for Serkis. Give the man an Oscar. I don't think it looks very good, but I just have faith in that man that it would be something. But I don't know. Is this a win for Netflix? I don't even know who this movie's for. I think it's going to be people that think it's a sequel to the Disney movie, and you get them on Netflix and they'll trap them and they'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" But I don't know. I guess maybe a win for Netflix to get a big studio movie. Yeah. What was the other? I guess Annihilation, but that was in other countries, not here. So this is kind of the first test of that.
Yeah, see how that goes.
Yeah.
We have The Irishman coming out later this year, too.
That's this year?
I think so.
I don't think so.
They filmed it, all last year.
Oh, maybe it is then.
Yeah, I think it's this year.
See, but that's a movie made for Netflix.
Okay.
So this is the first movie made to be released in theaters that Netflix ended up buying and getting it to their service.
I think this movie that should be on a big screen too, which is probably a bummer for Circus.
Yeah.
He's directing it, wrote it, all this shit, right? This is his baby.
Acting in it, yeah. He's like Kate Blanchett, Christian Bale. It's there's 8 huge names in it. I can't think of them now, but I'll watch it now for sure. I guess before it was a maybe, but now it's probably a guarantee.
Yeah, I can't see myself not watching this if it's on Netflix.
So I guess that's a win then.
Yeah.
More asses or more eyes on it, less asses in the seats because there's no seats in the theater. But yeah, I don't know.
I can watch this without wearing pants. It's ideal.
But now it's not up for any Academy Awards, right?
Nope. If it doesn't get released in an LA theater, which it might, they usually do that. Like Beast of No Nation was released or Mudbound was released in LA theater still, even though that was a Netflix original.
With a person like Circus behind it, the CGI, the special effects will be insane.
Yeah.
So you'd think it'd be up for an Oscar for that category.
Yeah. We'll see. It definitely hurts its chances.
Yeah. That's it for news from me. You got anything?
I have no news.
All right. Let's get into the beer review.
Michaels, are you okay? It's just beer.
What kind of beer?
I'd like a keg of beer, please.
Hey, Johnny, how about a beer, huh?
I'm better when I'm drunk.
So we already hooped and hollered about it when we took our first sip.
Yeah. I'm now about half beer in.
I have beer in too.
I will be buying this in a 6-pack for sure.
Yeah.
We're towards the end of the summer, but there's still some time to porch drink, and Oberon might be my go-to.
Well, I'm glad.
In honor of Oberyn Martell from Game of Thrones. Is that his name?
I was trying to find a honey beer because Winnie the Pooh. And I'm like, there's got to be a honey beer. That sounds delicious. I couldn't find any.
Really? That would have been good.
If anyone knows a honey beer.
Yeah, I will be buying this in a 6-pack.
Sounds good.
Have purchased it in a 6-pack.
I will continue purchasing it in a 6-pack.
Glowing review from the boys here.
Yeah.
Did you bring any more up here or no?
No, there's 4 chili in the fridge.
All right. I'll have to grab one. All right, so let's get into the movies and start with Christopher Robin.
It's our Christopher Robin.
You can't handle the truth.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So I'm like, these Disney cash grabs always upset me.
I have a question. I know when we grew up, Winnie the Pooh was on Disney.
Yes.
But is it a Disney property?
Disney owns it. They bought the rights to it in 1940.
Okay.
So it wasn't
was it made by Disney? Or
No.
they just distributed it?
Well, they started making it.
Okay.
It was originally a children's book. And they bought the rights to it in the early 1940s, 1930s.
So it's in the right hands. I thought maybe they just purchased it. It was like a Lucasfilm kind of thing where they just bought it. So
all those Winnie the Pooh cartoons you knew, that was made by Disney.
Okay. And that movie from 2012 was Disney. Did you see that?
No. Did you see it?
I wanted to. It was
Good
an hour and
reviews.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Good reviews, and they had a teen song in it that I really liked. I remember me and Anna wanted to go see it, but we never got around to it. Rest in peace, Anna. Very much still alive.
Shout out Anna Senchek.
But go ahead, continue.
So Christopher Robin. So yeah, a lot of these Disney cash grabs I don't see because they kind of upset me.
Yeah.
But when I saw the trailer for this, I was kind of like, oh.
Well, I was locked in from Ewan McGregor, who I am a huge fan of, and Haley Atwell, who I'm a big fan of as well.
For the record,
you're in love with her. Yeah, I'm just in love with her.
Was Christopher Robin British growing up? I don't think he was.
I think he was.
No, I don't think he was. I meant to watch a video before he came on here.
I don't know.
I don't think he was. I'm sure A.A. Mine, is that his name? A.A. the person behind.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's something A.A. I'm sure he's British.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was intended to be British, but
well, because Donald Gleason plays him in that movie from last year. Did you see that?
No, my dad loves it.
Really?
Yeah, hooped and hollered about it.
It didn't get great reviews. I think it's like a 60-something.
I used hoop and hollering twice this podcast. But anyways, so yeah, but I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, all right, let's bring this on. It's weirdly slow. It's extremely predictable. Cute as can be.
I was very happy with how
they
the
are portrayed.
Who was? Yeah.
Yes, all of them are portrayed perfectly, like the old-fashioned stuffed animals, like how they're intended to look. 100 Acre Woods looks great. London looks great. There's tons of shot of the underground signs,
nice,
and stuff like that. But however, just the plot was so damn generic, and there wasn't one twist or turn that I was surprised about, and I left the theater just feeling really underwhelmed.
It doesn't have great reviews.
No.
I think it's at like 62.
It felt
62?
very much like a cash grab. It's cute as hell. Families will like it. Jacob Rossi will love it. But I personally would give it a negative review. I'd give it a thumbs down.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I was bored as can be.
I think this is one of those where in 3 weeks when it's on Movie Pass, but I can actually see it, I'll still go see it just because I'm a big Winnie the Pooh fan. I loved it growing up. But that's disappointing to hear because I was really looking forward to this one.
I'm sorry. I give it a 5.5.
Oh man!
Thumbs down.
Damn.
Would I see it again? In the right setting. How about that? It's cute as hell, but it's just not. I don't know. Did
Who would
nothing
you
for me.
recommend it to? Young families.
If you're a parent out there with a child, go see it. Or if you just like Winnie the Pooh, go see it. I mean, I recommend it to most people. I just was underwhelmed.
One of the things that made me mad in the trailer was when Ewan McGregor jumps. I guess Christopher Robin jumps into the water holding his nose, but it's like 6 inches. Yeah. That just bothered me. I don't know why.
It's kind of a funny scene, but there's so many things that just upset me in this movie. But it's like well done. Obviously, it's Disney.
Yeah.
But
damn, that sucks.
Like I said though, I'm like really against these cash grabs, and I was excited for this one, but didn't deliver.
All right, no spoilers. So I'm gonna see it later.
I'm not gonna spoil it. Sorry,
I am really upset.
Bummed. You're gonna have a good time with it.
I'll give my review in a couple
I was in
weeks
a great mood when I watched it too,
really?
and I felt like it was a chore because I saw it before I came down here. 11:13 in the morning.
You were tweeting about the audience.
Yeah.
Old and young.
Yeah, there was about 10 65-year-olds. There was 15 parents, 35 children, and then me. Everyone was clutching their children a little bit closer as I walked up the stairs in a Pink Floyd t-shirt.
That's ideal.
Yep.
All right. Damn.
Well, let's go to Keegan's.
Let's go to mine.
Favorite franchise of all time, Mission Impossible, and a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well deserved. So, in the pantheon of Mission Impossible movies, I think it goes 4, 5, 1, 3, 2. Man, throw 6 at the top.
Really?
It is so damn good. It is non-stop action. Like, you've seen the trailers, there's a helicopter scene, there's the chase in Paris scene, there's the Halo jump in Paris scene, there's the car chases. It's so perfectly done. Chris McQuarrie is a genius. This guy should be in charge of every action movie from now on. And no one does action like Mission Impossible ever since the first one. Tom Cruise is 56 years old. The dude runs a 4.140 and looks like he's 25. The guy is just incredible. The supporting cast was Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Rebecca Ferguson, who I think could eventually lead the franchise if Tom Cruise decides to step down. She's amazing. They bring Michelle Monaghan back. This is like the first ever real sequel to anything. Like this is like a direct sequel from 5. Same director, first time they've ever done that. But it ties in things from 3 and 4, and it's just, it is perfect. Just watching the behind the scenes of this movie is insane. Like when Tom Cruise jumps out of a helicopter into Paris, he actually did that. And the way they filmed that is insane. Like he had to catch up with the cameraman. He needed to act for 25,000 feet. It's just incredible. And a great newcomer in Henry Cavill, who plays Superman. He's really good in this movie. Yeah, dude.
With a mustache.
With a mustache, which is a big controversy. They killed Justice League. I guess it was $3 million to CGI a mustache onto him, but like $100 million, not that much, to take it off of him. But Paramount just hates Warner Brothers so much that they're like, no, fuck you. You gotta take it off. But dude, from fist fights to gunfights to chase scenes, everything in this is just masterfully done, and the story underneath all that is still really damn good. Great villain in Sean Harris. Yeah, dude, I cannot recommend this movie enough. And then, since we were abroad, obviously, it takes place in Belfast, Paris, and London. And they get all the hits in those 2 cities that we went to. So, yeah.
I heard Tate cool. was out there.
Yeah.
Tate Modern.
Tate Modern, the art museum, which is the first thing we did in the entire trip, is in there. St. Paul's is in there. Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe.
St. Paul's in there?
Yeah. Dude, I love this movie because they just traverse the world and just do awesome shit. That's all these movies are. And it's just, yeah, dude, 9.5 out of 10. Thumbs up. Go see it. It is long. It's like 2:25. And the chase scene in Paris probably goes a tad bit long. But that's really like my only complaint, man. I love it.
People have been raving about the action sequences all over Twitter.
They're amazing. Like,
I guess there's a good mountain scene.
Yeah, that's what helicopters do. Like, and when Tom Cruise is in the helicopter, then you got Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames and Rebecca Ferguson doing small stuff, but that is just as interesting as the helicopter chase scene is. Dude, it's so well done.
And then Tom Cruise's own stunts.
Doing his own stuff. He broke his foot, but they kept the shot in, so you see him limp away. Dude,
really?
Yeah. Oh my god. I love Mission Impossible. It's no secret I'm a fanboy, but this is like a really, really good movie.
You love Mission Impossible.
I do.
I thought it came out with the highest rated reviewed one of all time, which is...
Everyone go see it.
Well, how about that? Mm-hmm. I mean, unlike the Die Hards, they actually can make good sequels to an action movie, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting, except for 2, they get better and better. 3's fine, but like 4 or 5, they just outdo themselves every single time, and then 6 is... You give this movie to any other director other than Chris McQuarrie, and they take $150 million and do one big action scene. This dude does like 6. It's incredible. Yeah. It's my favorite movie of the year so far.
Glowing review.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. I hope you see it. It's really good.
All right, so now we go to the movie that we've both seen, 8th Grade.
Directed by one of my favorite comedians.
And written by
Bo Burnham, which is his first movie. He got his start on YouTube and then worked his way into stand-up. Watch Make Happy, I believe it's called, his stand-up from 2 years ago. It's brilliant. Words, and What are also very funny. But yeah, I love the dude on stage, and I was very excited to see him get behind the camera. And damn, this movie's really good.
You really liked it?
I really liked it, yeah.
All right. I don't know. I was in between if you're going to like it or not. But yes, this movie's extremely good. Did you have, before it started, did you have a little thing about Bo Burnham?
No.
All right. Well, at Cedar Lee, they kind of gave him like a brief like background of his career so far. It was cool. I
have a playlist on Spotify that's just Bo Burnham. Listen to it about once a week.
Oh, really?
I like Bo Burnham a lot. Yeah, he's probably my favorite comedian. If you describe this movie to someone, they're like, all right, that's probably really boring. She goes to school, she goes to a pool party, she goes to the mall, and that's it. They're like, all right, what the fuck is this? But because it's through the perspective of a 13-year-old, all these things are like life and death. Yeah. Like, they're so tense. I mean, they're cringeworthy as shit, but because they're supposed to be like, I was like uncomfortable the entire movie.
So was I. Perfectly
like,
comfortable.
every decision she makes, I'm like, why are you doing that? Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm
know.
so nervous.
And it's just,
I was so nervous for her the entire movie.
I know, and it's like I also didn't know what was gonna happen either.
Right.
I felt like anything could happen. And so much heart in this movie.
Oh my god, it's great. Who's the Josh Hamilton? I think is the
I
dad.
don't know the dad, but their connection is awesome.
Yeah. And then this is, I think, probably her first movie.
Probably her first movie.
Elsie Fisher or Elsa Fisher, one of those.
Elsa Fisher.
She is,
I think it is,
terrific. Yeah, she's really good.
She nails that awkward 14-year-old, and then the guy that's in the pool.
Oh my god, he's so funny.
Perfectly awkward too. And can we get spoilers right now?
In a second here. So I saw it with our buddy Mike Colorado, a Jewish man who went to a lot of Jewish camps growing up, and he walked out of the movie and he goes, "Was that kid anti-Semitic?" Anti-Semitic? Because I know so many people that are just like that kid from camps. The kid has like an archery badge. It's like, oh, I was dying. But yeah, that kid is so funny. Yeah, the supporting cast is great. It's an hour and a half, I think.
Hour 35.
Hour 35. But I did think it felt long at times.
I mean, it's not a fast-moving movie, but I felt like it moved. I never checked my watch.
I mean, I just never do it out of principle. But I was like, where is this going? This is taking a little long. That's my only complaint, though. But I don't even know what you would cut. I started to get bored because it's unrelenting and its awkwardness and its cringiness. I'm just like, oh my god, please just like get over with. But that is the goal of the movie, so hats off to that.
Funny.
It's hilarious.
Every time the LeBron James happened, I died.
I know, yeah. There's this dude right in the smack middle of my theater that would just go nuts at every joke. It was so funny.
The Gucci thing always said for me.
Oh yeah, I was going to sign off as Gucci, but then you ruined it. Whatever.
We can still sign off.
I can still sign off.
Can edit it out.
Yeah, man. It's really good. You want to give it a score before we get into spoilers?
I got a 9.5. Right now it is currently my movie of the year. Thumbs up. I will watch it again. And yeah, this has a real good chance of being a top 5 movie for this year. I like it more than Lady Bird. I'll say that right now. I feel very comfortable saying that.
I like it more than Lady Bird 2. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Thumbs up. Recommend it to just about everyone. It captures... I mean, I didn't really have an awkward adolescence, but I feel like it captures it super well. Just the anxiety over like every little thing, just because you care so much about people's opinions about you when you're that young, but like now you just like, who cares, just do you. But man, it really does a good job, and she is amazing in that role.
She is amazing. Yeah. Are we getting to spoilers?
Spoilers, yeah.
So how about the chicken nugget scene at the end?
Oh, brilliant! I got all the sauces.
If you want one, I can have 2.
Oh. What is that? Oh, it's just dumb. It's stupid. You don't want to see it. Do you want to see it?
It's my archery thing. Yeah. Wait, like points at it?
Yeah, it's my archery. It's stupid. No, it's cool. No, it's stupid. Is it cool? He
killed that. He killed that role.
He's so funny. Yeah, her scene with Josh Hamilton around the fire at the end. I was crying.
Oh, so good.
Beautiful scene.
Oh, the banana scene. When she's trying to learn how to do a blowjob, and it's just,
oh my god,
like you hate bananas.
There's like some like really like it has to be R-rated.
Oh, it's R for sure.
Yeah, which is nuts for like a 13-year-old in the lead. But
I know it's like 8th graders should see this movie, but you can't.
You can't. Yeah. Yeah, that scene was hilarious. The scene in the car though after the mall was like just brutal. I was so uncomfortable that entire time.
I love the scene, but yeah.
I mean, it did its job, like, but I was like, oh, please end.
I know.
Just please open the door and sprint away. Yeah, that was tough. But like every decision she made, I'm like, don't go to the pool party. Don't call a senior hours after you met her.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl happened to be the nicest person ever, but like, I was like, oh, why are you doing the things you're doing?
And like, her Friday night would just consist of her just like being on Instagram and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was really tough.
And it was really cool. It was like half the screen, half her face, and like that's all she's doing. Yeah. And then I loved every time they show that Aiden kid, it would be like the dubstep music. That was so funny.
And he was such a tool.
He was such a douche. I hated that kid.
And like they captured the 8th grade just like everyone's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They think they're way cooler than everyone else.
Yeah.
perfectly.
God, it was so funny. I love the rat. All the teachers were funny. The rat tail music teacher, the principal, when he walks slowly through the high school hallways, looking around.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so funny when they walk into the high school holding hands or whatever, single file.
Everyone's taking a picture of him.
Yeah. Super, super, super good.
There's not much to spoil because really nothing really happens in the movie.
Well, I guess that's a spoiler in its own right, though. Because I thought she might I thought she might take her. I don't know. When he was in the back seat.
Oh yeah.
I guess I really shouldn't have thought anything was gonna happen, but
I'm so glad nothing happened. I was like, I was just like, no, please. Like actively yelling at the screen.
Did Arado like it?
Yeah, he really liked it.
Really good.
I think everyone would. I don't know. What's it? It's at 99%. It's probably that one douche that just didn't like it.
Super high.
Yeah.
So Academy Awards. You think it's got a chance for original screenplay?
I would love to see it there. I think it has a chance.
It's its best shot.
I mean, it's very early in the year.
Extremely early in the year.
August. I guess it came out in July. But yeah. I mean, all the big hitters come out October through December. So we'll see how it holds up at that point. But at the moment, yeah, I think it has a chance.
As do I.
I would love to see Bo Burnham on stage. And he's kind of retired right now from stand-up comedy because he gets anxiety, his panic attacks when he's on stage. So I'm glad he was able to move to this medium and still excel.
You and Bill were talking about how did he nail female 8th grade modern times? But I wonder if this is very much Bo Burnham's Bo Burnham went through as an 8th grader.
He grew up on the internet. He was a YouTube star. I hate that term, but from age of 15.
But he was almost the original YouTube star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he grew up with all that stuff, and he's had panic attacks and anxiety. It's plagued his life. So yeah, I can see why he can relate so much. He was on Filmstruck podcast with Alicia Malone, and he was like, "I'm trying to capture awkward, social media driven panic." He's like, "Oh, that's grade school. It's the perfect way to frame those feelings and stuff." So
yeah, this really makes me want to delete my Instagram account.
Instagram's the worst.
I don't have Instagram on my phone. It's literally the worst thing in the world.
It's just everyone doing their fakest life. Yeah. We went to Europe and none of us posted a single picture.
I posted the cliffs of Moher.
Oh, you did?
With #cliffs.
Okay, so one picture out of 3 of us, and then at times 8 of us, whatever.
Well, E2 was vlogging.
I don't even think I follow E2. Sorry, E2.
He's LSIC.
Well, yeah.
No, I agree. I don't use Instagram. If you guys want a recommendation, Ingrid Goes West will make you never want to have an Instagram account again.
Yeah.
And it's also a phenomenal movie. Mm-hmm. And why that movie wasn't in my top 5 last year is a shame on me.
I don't even know if it did it make my top 10?
I think I saw 2 recent.
Yeah, we saw it the week before we did that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, man, this is a damn good movie.
Yep. Social media sucks.
I mean, I love Twitter. I'm
Twitter.
borderline addicted to Twitter, but it just makes me laugh, and Reddit makes me laugh, and I see cool stuff.
That's why I like Twitter. The only social media I use is Twitter because I just crack jokes on it.
Yeah, and Instagram is just hey, this is my life. This is my fake life. Here I am. Envy me.
Almost. Me and Keegan could go take a picture with 2 beers in our hands, smile with our arms around each other, saying, "Greatest time ever," and people be like, "Oh my god, they're having so much fun." But we're having no fun right now.
Yeah, no.
This is boring as hell.
Just work. I have to edit this later. I'm pissed about it.
This is tedious.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Anything else? I mean, dude, except for yours, top 1 and top 5 movie of the year so far for me. This has been a great week for me in terms of seeing movies.
Yeah, well, this is one for me. I also saw probably my second least favorite movie of the year. Maybe my least favorite movie of the year, but
that's crazy. I mean, it's been a pretty good year, though.
It's been a pretty good year, and the thing is that I don't know. If you would have gave me, "Hey, Mike, sum up this movie in 300 words before you walked in there," I think I would have been spot on.
Yeah,
but that's Disney.
It is Disney,
and I don't know. I suck. I suck.
But. All right, you do suck. You watch anything else this week?
So Mamma Mia.
2 or 1? Because you want to see 2?
I think I'm going to see 2 with my sister. Shout out Megan. Yeah, it's good. They should have used actual Broadway stars instead of film actors. But I always feel that for almost every musical that's done for the screen. Because whatchamacallit, who's the Bond guy? in that movie?
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan's voice sounds like he's drunk.
How's Hugh Grant? Hugh Grant? Is that who it is?
Nah. Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant's not in that movie.
Who are the three guys?
I don't know.
I think they're big names, man.
Hugh Grant's on the movie, is he? Maybe I don't know what Hugh Grant looks like. Regardless.
Irregardless.
Yeah, and it was good. I mean, it's fun. I don't like Meryl Streep that much, and her voice is not great.
I guess she's not in the second one, right?
Meryl Streep? I heard she's barely
in it. Lily James plays her character in like flashbacks.
It's flashbacks. Which, there's an interesting story to be told there, so I'm looking forward to it. I will see it. Once probably Movie Pass lets me. And I'll also see Mission Impossible. Colin Firth.
That's who I'm thinking of.
They're fine. If you watch, you won't have a bad time.
Are you a big ABBA fan?
No, but I like the music.
I mean, I don't even really know ABBA.
I like that kind of music.
Yeah.
But I only really know dancing, if I'm being honest with myself. I probably know a couple other songs, but...
And I assume that's in the movie.
Mamma Mia, too. Here We Go Again? Yeah, I know that song, too.
Wait, so they had a song before the movie called Mamma Mia?
I had to look it all up. It came out in 98, the Broadway show.
Oh, they wrote it for the music. Okay.
And they just used ABBA, because they wanted that 80s, late 70s theme. I don't know when ABBA was popular. You know, ABBA was like the 5th highest selling group of all time. 4th highest selling group of all time. And they're Swedish.
Yeah, they're Swedish. I knew that. And it's their first letter of their initials. Their initial of their first name. Jesus.
Is ABBA?
Is ABBA.
Well, that's fine.
There's 4 of them, yeah.
I guess Cher's in the new one, too.
Yeah.
And I'm a Cher fan. So.
Chucky Buckets loves Cher.
Chucky Bucket loves Cher, love ABBA, love the Mamma Mia soundtrack.
Loves Jewel.
Loves Jewel. I didn't know any of this until
Who'd you see it with?
Mamma Mia?
Yeah.
I watch it by myself in my room.
Oh, for some reason I thought you'd go to the theater for it.
No.
Yeah. What do you watch it on? Did you buy
Netflix?
It? It's on Netflix?
Yeah. Did I see anything else? I did not. But my buddy Brett saw Blade Runner 2049, and he says this might be his favorite movie of all time. So there you go, Keegan.
It's creeping up there for me too.
Duh.
Yeah, we have no Wi-Fi in the new place yet, and I've been like, I might just watch Blade Runner because I have nothing else to do. This week, I watched a couple kids movies because I was with my niece. I watched Beauty and the Beast, the original. Still amazing. I watched it on VHS though, and damn, VHS is so bad. It looks like it's like a made-for-TV movie, like just terrible. It looks so bad, but it still holds up. It's still so good. I watched Coco again, and I cried again. If someone came up to me and said Coco is my favorite Pixar movie of all time, I'd be like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah, that is a totally fine take.
It's amazing. The music's incredible, and it just looks amazing. Like the shot of the graveyard when all the flowers are out and all the candles, and then the shot of the dead. Like, oh my god, dude, it's gorgeous. Yeah, and then incredible. I watched Moana. Music
make way.
Music's amazing. Story's okay. I love The Rock in it. I love Jermaine Clement in it.
Story's shit. Music's phenomenal.
Story's fine.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's a genius, though.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But story's...
Yeah. And watching my niece dance around to it is always a good time. But yeah, no Wi-Fi, so I can't be watching any shows. I'm going to start watching Better Call Saul. It's about to start season 4, and I haven't watched any of it for some reason, even though I loved Breaking Bad. Chris Rock was just cast in Fargo season 4.
Well, that's fun.
I know. So I gotta finish season 3. I guess Who Is America is awesome, but I gotta get a Showtime account.
Yeah, I guess they got a guy fired from the house. Not fired. He stepped down or whatever. Yeah. But
I mean, he's just exposing people for being bad people, which is always good. Nothing else on the horizon for me. I don't know what's out next week.
Man, I got nothing.
Ooh, The Meg. I legit want to see The Meg.
What's that?
It's the big shark movie with Jason Statham.
Really? Yeah.
It looks like it's absolute garbage, and I'm pretty excited for it.
It's like the giant shark, right?
So I'm going to see The Meg, I hope, if it's on Movie Pass. If not, I don't really want to pay for it, but I guess we'll see. We keep saying we're going to have to go to Skype, but you keep coming down, so...
Well, I start a job next week.
Oh, you got hired?
I think. Getting interviewed on Monday.
Okay. Speaking it into existence. So that's good. So maybe Skype. Who knows?
Well, I won't be down here next weekend. So we got to Skype.
You keep saying that, though.
But I won't be.
But then you keep showing.
Following weekend, I'll be down here for my brother's bachelor party. Brother-in-law's bachelor party.
Oh, nice.
Soon to be brother-in-law's bachelor party.
Jesus. All right. Anything else, Mike?
Nope. Hope everyone had a... Cut that out. I got nothing else.
All right. Follow me at Cash Money Keegan, Mike at _Oglebay, us at movie _ReBrew. Subscribe on YouTube and iTunes and SoundCloud. Rate, review, comment. We appreciate it. Anything else?
Gucci.
See you next week.
Later.
Sometime you exploded, dropped a few lines. When I catch you through the static, I wish goodbye. What a classic. Perennial girl in love once a year. When it comes, she disappears. Maybe she'll stay.